Hello, guys.
Sorry, we didn't even realise anybody was there.
It wasn't telling us that people on. Can you hear us?
Hello.
Sit down so people can see your mush.
Get me pudding.
I'm just tidying up after tea.
Nicky Witt just says, as a Welshman, I just noticed your witch card, our hugs card. So fashion blogger is Lisa. So we're actually. Are you still scoffing?
I'm tidying up.
Why are your jaws cracking?
I'm cracking you through with it.
So we are a little early, so we'll just hang fire until everybody joins.
We're just doing this as a test. It's not going to be like a 2-hour live or anything. We just wanted to test Patron live only.
Just to see how popular it is, really, and it's an opportunity for you guys to chat without all the millions of other comments going up the screen.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't keep up sometimes with all those live.
Yeah, we need to find a solution to that, actually.
Well, there is no solution.
Is Uncle Van there?
You want a yogurt, Nick?
No.
Oh. Well, I'm going to have one.
You can't sit and eat when people watch you eat.
What?
Put it back, you greedy get.
So you don't want to drink either, then?
Yeah, I can
You
drink.
can't say to that. People
I can.
want to drink. Put it back.
Wait a minute. So Van's watching it through Patreon, but obviously he can't comment.
So
how are these guys commenting then? How's that working? How the hell do we get around that? When you guys saw it on Patreon, did you click the video, the YouTube video, to take you to YouTube?
Got me in it.
Yeah.
No cold ones.
Van, hover over the video and click view on YouTube. Click on the YouTube logo, and then it'll open in a new window. So what I needed to do is do a post with the URL in it, didn't I? Right, let me just amend the post, 2 minutes.
Van sussed it out with the
Yeah, but other people might not.
late to the party, Van, as usual.
Right, hold on. Just 2 minutes.
Oh, Stephen Whitehouse is watching from the Patreon app and is commenting.
Yeah, the Patreon app might be different, but let me just a moment.
There's a few people watching it from the Patreon app.
The app might be different. Van's on a PC. Some of the other guys are. So let me just put the URL in the actual post.
Hi, Katie. So we just want to test this out tonight, just to see.
You're not joining us?
I am. I'm just.
Well, come and sit down.
No beer, so what do you want to drink?
There's a beer in the bottom of the fridge.
Okay.
Trust me.
Oh, this bottle.
No, that's Magna's left side.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
It's 2 minutes.
What's everybody been doing today? Here in the UK, it's been absolutely amazing weather. I'm just going to put this tripod on so you can all be in the vlog as well.
Right, I'm gonna send out an update to the post, so you're all gonna get a notification just saying that something's changed. It's just to everybody that's having the same problem as Van. Right, so there you go.
Oh, Nicky Watts has had laser eye surgery. Nick's mum had that once too.
What, today?
Yeah, Stephen, you won't see it on the telly because it's a private link just for patrons.
Well, you can actually, if you cast it to your from your phone to the TV, you can get it on your TV.
Right, I'm just going to pour Nick's drink and then have it with you.
Right, hold on. There we go. I've just put it because people are commenting on the post as well. So I've just sent something out to everybody. Oh yeah, Chris and Darryl are watching. Chris and Darryl, if you look in the comments, there's a link that'll take in and open it in YouTube so you can actually reply back. As we said, this is the first time we've done this, so we're kind of a bit of a learning curve.
I'll be there in a moment.
I won't bother.
Oh. We're not drinking or getting drunk tonight. We're just having a nice, deserved glass of wine. What are you laughing at?
Kirsten says she only made 7 countries in Epcot.
Oh, what a fail.
Fail.
I got it on my TV by playing it on YouTube, and then on my TV went to history button. Oh,
yeah, you can do it that way, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll actually be able to keep up with the comments today.
Yeah.
Which we can't on a Sunday night.
It's working now, Lisa says. So if you can hear us, but you can't actually comment, look in the comments on the actual Patreon post, and there's a link. Click on that, and it'll open it in the YouTube app, and then it'll let you comment. So I know a few people are actually commenting on the Patreon post, but we actually can't see that on this TV. We're actually doing all this through YouTube.
So we're doing a Patreon live only.
Lee's talking to the vlog.
Talking to the vlog. You're on the vlog, guys. So there we go. I'll speed it up now, and then we'll be back to you afterwards.
Well, we have 19 patrons watching. Well, 17 now. Need to find cocktails in Epcot. Oh yes. Just anywhere you go.
Did we have any cocktails?
We had the margaritas, I suppose. Yeah. Yes, you're all on the blog.
You'll be on the vlog.
Vlog. And you'll all be glad to know that you all get to meet Batty Brenda tomorrow, because she's coming here to talk about Florida and what they want to do. Well, we're actually coming for us to book their tickets for them.
Yeah.
So
they'll be on tomorrow's vlog, which for the early patrons will be the day after, I think.
Hi, Abby. Lee and Emma Denson.
Yeah, Emma's in the bath. Well, Lee, what did you think to Legoland? Is it for adults or is it just sort of for kids?
We didn't even go to the one in Florida, never mind.
No, I quite fancied it. And somebody messages and said, it's really good, you missed out, it's good for adults.
Oh, I can read the screen now.
Hi, Mel.
So we're kind of doing this as a test to see how well it works. And then if it does work, what we will do is we'll do regular patron-only lives. Just so, I know a lot of you guys were on last night, but your comments were just being drowned amongst tons of others, and it was difficult for us to respond to everybody, wasn't it?
Yeah. Hannah, you said you can't wait for your card. Yes, we'll be getting that out very soon. When we went home the other day, I sent all the current batch of cards out, so we're doing that again. In fact, I'll give.
We can send them back. Send them back tomorrow.
And let me get them out. That's a good idea. Keep talking. Stop drinking.
How often do we come to York shopping?
Not very often.
We've been twice this last 2 weeks.
Well, yeah, but that's
often.
That's more than usual.
Yeah, well, maybe once a month we usually go. We like York.
Hi, Steph. Oh, Steph needs to tell us what she thought to Harry Potter World.
Yeah,
Harry Potter tour.
Yeah, she was in Buckingham Palace today. I saw it on Instagram.
Oh, nice.
Hope you had a nice time. And how the hell did you get Harry Potter tickets? Because we can't get them.
Well, you can, but you've got to book it 2 months in advance.
Well, maybe
if you keep looking. Apparently, they come up with like Disney.
Like fast passes.
Ooh. Hi, Charlotte.
Right, let me just see if there's anybody commenting and talking on the comments on Patreon.
Yeah, Hannah, we've been to all the Harry Potter shops in New York. Although every time we, every time we go, there seems to be more, doesn't there?
Well, there's a different one, yeah. Every time.
All the time. In fact, we probably haven't been in all of them. We've been in the main 3, but more and more keep popping up.
Wait a minute. There's tons of people commenting. Beverly Bull says she's in the barbers with her son and can't watch. Kirsten Hansen says you can't comment on YouTube either. You should be able to do because everybody else is. I don't know. As long as it's open in the YouTube app and you've not got your phone turned sideways, hold it upright, the comments box will appear below. Jeff G says good afternoon. Kate Davis says I can't come on the video while it's playing. I need to log. Right, okay. Yeah, you need to log in through the Patreon app. All right. Okay. Chris and Justin are watching. They don't know how to comment.
Hi, Chris and Justin. Thank you for the Mickey Mouse pen pop.
Yeah, the problem you've got is when you click on a link through the Patreon app, it opens like a non-logged in YouTube, but if you click login on the top right hand corner, it'll allow you to then comment.
Ooh, National Holidays do Harry Potter trips. That'd be all right, because that means we're getting a coach, won't it?
Yeah.
We won't have to bother with the hotel and stuff.
We can't see you, Jeff. Well, we can on the app here, on the Patron app.
Lisa, we do love York, don't we? She says I'm hoping to bump into us because she lives just outside of York. And if you're not on the early link tier, then in the next few days you'll see us. We have been back to York
Last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it's coming up sort of in a couple of days' time.
Yeah.
So we went to an Airbnb in York. Steph says it was so good. Yeah, as you said, you have to book in advance. I love Harry Potter. I'm a Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff. Hugglepuff.
Hufflepuff. No.
He's Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Do you know, you should just stop watching bloody Harry Potter. I'm telling you like bloody Mr. Bean.
Hello,
Chris and Darryl.
Yes, Van, Harry Potter UK is different from Universal. It's not rides or anything.
No, it's not. It's more a museum and
tour.
tour.
It's a Warner Brothers Harry Potter tour.
Chris, can you let everybody know on the Patreon post how you managed to get it working? I'm assuming that you're logged in through the app.
Just opening this door because it's baking.
That's one thing we're going to have to fix next time, is how we get people to be able to log in and comment.
Well, that's why we're testing it, isn't it? So how would you do that?
Not sure.
We do need to book this Harry Potter tour, studios tour.
You seem to be focused on the fact that half the people are on here, not even talking, and you're just carried away reading all that.
Well, how do we get them on?
Well, I'm trying to get as many people on as possible.
When we're watching that vlog of the day, remember that one? That vlog of the day. So
what vlog?
Let's see what Chris and Dan was saying. Those ducks are loud. Yes, they are loud.
21 comments. Yeah, there's lots of people that can't comment.
Lee Dent says there's a play button on the thumbnail in the Patron app. I pressed that and it brought me to YouTube. So if you're watching on Patron, I guess press the play button and it'll bring you over.
I think if you do that, it plays it within the app.
Hannah says that the link worked on the comments if you're on the app. Well, I'll tell you what, we can put that link in a comment.
I did.
Oh, have you done it?
I have it.
Oh, so
that's how a lot of people got on.
Click on the link in the comments underneath the link.
Yeah, so in the post on Patreon and in the comments, there's a YouTube link. Click on that and it should take you to the app.
Yeah, we'll have to just figure that out.
Because a lot of you will be watching within the Patreon app within a little window and there's no comments box in there.
That's a good idea. Sorry, I'll call you Passion Blogger because you're
Lisa.
I know Lisa, but Passion Blogger says you should do patrons only before you do a live. So
yeah, well, we said that, didn't we? But I don't think it notifies people then when you go live if you've already started it, because we can set it to unlisted and share you the link, and then the designated time we can make it public for everybody else to join.
Disneyland Paris people talking about.
Yeah, Lee wants to go. I'm just not interested.
If the price wasn't so ridiculous, I will book it, and Nick would just have to come along and like it. But like Nikki Wicks is saying there, it's just too expensive. Right, you can go for a week in Florida for the price. It's true.
Right, hold on. There's a full conversation happening on here.
You read that.
So Chris and Justine don't know how to comment while it's playing. So scroll up where you just said that, Chris and Justine. Click the link and it should open in the app, and then you'll be able to comment. Joanna Giles says she can't comment either. Kate Davis still can't do it. Van guys can't comment on here on this. Oh, he's talking to them. I'm just going to put another link in the app.
Chris, we don't love the geese. We'll send them down to you if you want.
Can you hear them?
We'll box them up and send them down. Oh.
Right, check out the comment that I've just put in the app. Click on that and it should open YouTube on your phones and then allow you to comment as if it was normal YouTube. Can everybody hear the geese?
Yeah, I think so. Katie Schiner says she gets NHS discounts for Disneyland Paris, which makes it a lot cheaper.
NHS discounts?
Yeah, I have looked at Paris, and I wish I'd booked it the other week when I randomly got this a week, including tickets and stopping on site for £1,000, including a breakfast as well every day in a Disneyland hotel. And I thought, oh, that's not bad. I should have clicked it and booked it, but went off it, and then I can't find anything that cheap anymore. And that was actually on the Disney app as well.
Right, let me just send a message direct to Chris and Justine. 2 minutes.
Look, Connor says, we always said we wouldn't do DLP, but my parents took us for my birthday last year, and it was amazing. Such a good way of getting a Disney fix without going all the way to America.
Yeah, but the thing is, everybody comments have said that it's once you've done Florida, it's just not the same.
Hi, Jeff. We can see your comments now.
Ah, Jeff figured it out. Right, let me just send.
And everybody can hear the geese. They're nice to listen to, yeah, but they're
not at 3 a.m.
They're shit all over the place. Like all over the place.
Right, Chris and Justin, I've just sent you a direct message on Patreon. Try clicking that and tell me whether it does. Well, I'll just send you a message on there. Does this open in YouTube?
Yeah, Kaylee, I think that's right. You've got to go with an open mind. Just not think that it's Florida, because it's not. It's Paris. Plus, we could go to Eiffel Tower and go to Eiffel Tower.
I've been up it. I don't want to see.
We haven't vlogged it.
I'd rather just go to California. If you want to go to California, let's just go there.
Yeah, but Louise, duck shit isn't the same as geese shit.
Oh no, it's not.
Geese shit is like dog shit.
It's bigger than dog shit. It really is.
I imagine duck shit is like little cute little turds.
But not cute.
No, ducks.
No shit's cute.
No, like a little dog turd, but geese shit
Dogs,
is like
dog turds are not cute.
No.
Not small either. Who else can't? Keep taking me back to Patreon, but then open button in the app covered by banner says live stream. Okay.
Oh, Katie meant Harry Potter Studios NHS discount, not Disneyland Paris.
How can I send a message to people outside of Patreon?
What do you mean?
I need to send Joanna Giles a message with a link, not in Patreon.
She'd have to. Joanna would have to. You'd have to message us on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, and then we can send you it back.
Yeah, we need to find a way to fix this on the next one.
Yeah, well, it was just a test tonight. We're not, like I said, we're not going to stand for hours or all. It was just a test, just to see how good it worked. Oh, Joanna, is that who you're talking to?
Yeah,
she's here now.
Ah, you've got it. Well, I'm just going to send.
Hi, Gareth.
Is that Joanna? No, it's a different picture. I'll send this message anyway. How many we got on? 23. Right, I'm just going to read the comments and send you a link in the direct messages, which should spawn the app.
Lisa says she's got 64 days until she goes to Florida for 3 weeks. Yes, I won't be drinking the world wine. We're plastered after the first 3 countries. Well, to be fair, I thought Nick would be plastered after the first 3 countries. He did well, actually, not to be plastered. Although next time I think we're going to not share drinks, aren't we? So
I'm not sharing next time.
Probably will be plastered after 3. Well, they'll be expensive to not share drinks.
Well, I've said what we'll do is we'll take a water bottle in and fill it with vodka, and then just buy some lemonade and top it up.
Yeah,
so
we can say that on the Patreon only live.
Yeah, don't tell anybody else. We just can't afford it.
No, we're going to take a water bottle, yeah, and fill it with vodka or something, so we can just keep topping up as drinks.
Yeah, because you don't get lots of alcohol in it. I mean, they're stingy with things like that. So you buy a slush puppy and then just add a vodka in it.
Well, that little glass that you saw on We Drunk the World video, when I said it's enough for just a dwarf, how much was that? About $7?
The which?
The little glass of wine from France.
It was $6.50, and then we went to the UK, and then we paid $6.50, and we got half a pint of wine.
Well, that's true.
Right, you just keep talking. I'm trying to get as many people in as I can.
Nick has got 50 days to go until Florida. I haven't had a drink since New Year's Eve 2000, but I drink the world with Nick.
What? 2000?
Yeah.
19 years?
Good for you, Nicky. It's not good for you.
I agree.
Gareth says that convinced Nick to go to Paphos at the beginning of September. That's a bit too close to his Florida holiday.
I'm going to say it's like 30 days from when we go.
Do like Paphos though. Oh, look at that.
What?
Katie says when we went 3 years ago, they sniffed our water bottles.
They've never sniffed ours.
No, but they do have dogs there.
What if it's sealed?
Well, it won't be sealed if it's got vodka in it.
Well,
you don't want to get booted out of Epcot.
Well, yeah, but you can't smell vodka, can you? Or can you not?
A dog, but we'll have to look into that.
Actually in Epcot. I did see a dog.
Yeah, they do have dogs at the Epcot. Sniffer dogs.
I'll find a way. We once went on a cruise and I filled a Colgate bottle up with vodka and put food colouring in it, just so I could get alcohol on board.
Hannah's got 4 days to wait. Where are you staying, Hannah?
4 days. Let me show you how long we've got.
Fashion blogger, there's an Irish bar on iDrive that do alcoholic slush puppies. We love them, don't we? Alcoholic slush puppies. We had them in Lanzarote. We had a lot of them at the same hotel that Chris and Daryl went to, and they got upgraded because they pretended it was somebody's birthday.
No, it was his birthday.
I know.
Obviously, we couldn't do it because
joking.
Yeah, but we could lie and say that it is his birthday, but then they take your passport in Spain, so you couldn't do it. 139 days till we got to Florida.
Look at that. We're that bad an influence that we got Van drinking after 19 years.
Don't blame us, Van. You bought the vodka yourself. I only told you to put apple juice in it. That doesn't count.
Kaylin says as well, same, starting back on the gin. We do like gin, but tonight we're just having a night off. And we're not alcoholics or like that. It's just
a night off. You've got a red wine in your hand, and I've got a beer.
This will be the only drink I have tonight. One. It's good for anyway. It's full of flavonoids.
Please don't gulp in me.
Are you ever doing a Disney cruise? They are coming out with 4 new ships, and that's good. It depends if they make the price is cheaper because it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Look, I was looking the other day.
Can you smell vodka? Let me just get some and have a sniff.
Well, it'd have to be non-flavoured.
Can we find a way to get all the patrons on, other than sending us messages on?
Well,
you've been necking my vodka.
You talk while I look, okay?
You will look on social media and see if you can. Well, I'll send you the link. Oh no, I'm sniffing that point blank, and I can't smell much.
Point blank.
Can you smell up there?
No, but I'm not sniffing.
No. Well, security guards are not going to smell it. Plus, I'll just say I need it for medicinal purposes. Now, let's have a look at some of the comments. Oh, Catherine's on. Yeah, I'm on the link that you sent. So, yeah, that works. If you can't get on and you are watching, just send us a message on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, and Lee will send you the link, and I'll send Lee the link.
Send me it. I'm just seeing who I can see.
Moment. Oh, Fran's is on, but she can't comment.
Oh,
wait a minute.
Fran, for goodness sake.
I'll send you the link. 2 seconds. Right, there you go. Click on that. That should get you on. Fan? Yeah, you need to shut up. Stop drinking.
Fran is the food monster. Who, I'm just trying to share it to patrons, so bear with me. Am I doing it? Are you doing it?
I know why it's doing it. It's because it's loading it in a web browser and they're not logged in.
Okay. So what?
So Chris and Daryl's figured it out. Let me just let me send you the link. Wait a minute.
Well done, Chris and Daryl.
We'll have to come up with another solution to get you guys to be able to comment. Right, I've sent you it. There you go. Right.
So do I need to look if anybody else has been?
Just see if anybody's messages on social media. I think Kate Giles was the only one now that's not managed to get on.
I can't put this link live because everybody will be able to come on then.
Melinda Swain, she's got on using the link, no problem.
Good.
What it will do is, when you click on the link, it may load it in a web browser, and then you've just got to log in. Once you log in, you'll be able to comment. Yeah, Jeff just said you have to be logged into Google.
Is Frances here yet, and Craig?
She sent me a picture. I think she was effing and blinding on it as well.
Craig's laughing because I've called her a food monster.
Why has he gone?
No, on
right.
there.
Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, you're watching it in a web browser. That's the problem.
Are the birds really loud? Everybody's like,
I can't hear them.
Ban's saying shoot the birds. And yes, Ban, throw your iPhone away.
Yeah, you've got a Samsung now.
Yeah. Dump the iPhone. Just do your.
I take it everybody that's talking is on Android, and everybody else on iPhone is just sat watching.
Hi, Joanna Giles. We can see your comments. So today, a bit of an update about what we've been doing today. What we've been doing.
So we got the check this morning for the Westwood.
Yeah.
So we have our cleared funds now. So we have to go to the bank and pay it in.
So now that we've got a bit of extra spare cash, ooh,
We did have 2 brochures, but we splattered a spider with the other one, so it's gone in the bin. And then we went to a Chinese restaurant.
Oh, that was
amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. It reminded me of Epcot, didn't it?
Well, yeah, but only because of the food was.
It wasn't Epcot. It looked very, very colourful and very tasty.
So it was a Pan-Asian restaurant, which is basically Chinese to me.
Yeah.
And
called Sumo.
Oh, and actually, I haven't put photos of what I had, but you'll see it in a montage tomorrow if you're on early links or next week, if not. It was really, really nice. And the reason Nick says it reminded him of Epcot was because it was like nice. It was
presented nice. Oh, Craig's on.
Hi, Craig and Francis. Food monster.
Yeah, Francis. I can never say the damn name. I just call her Francis. I know, but Francis has got a C-I-S.
Franny.
Fran. Just call her Fran. So Fran, basically, we met Fran and Craig when we were, I think it was the day we were going to Epcot and we were drinking the world in Epcot. And if you've seen her Instagram profile, she's as thin as a rake, but she eats more than I do. And when I say eat, I mean she could eat a hay bale and just like scoff it down.
She's the one that told us about the pizza pie in American Florida.
And the Honeybee Bistro in Epcot and everything else.
Look at Van. Oh my God, it was so easy on Android. So dump your iPhone, Van. Flog it. On our phones all the way, leading to
on a play.
We absolutely love it. If you're after a new
phone,
fast. Look on Amazon for the On a Play. £219.
£200, and it's faster than an iPhone.
And it comes with a free Bluetooth games control as well if you're even into games. And it was fantastic.
The pizza pie is a place called Giordano's, and it's like
amazing.
That thick. The pizza is that thick. It's actually in a pie crust. It's gorgeous.
Lee Dent says Honor 8X here. I think the Honor 8X is very similar to the Honor Play actually.
Yeah, my mom's coming tomorrow, which I'm kind. Oh no, she's not coming tomorrow actually. She's coming the day after, isn't she?
Craig's the one with the YouTube account, but it's Francis speaking.
Right. Okay.
What have you had to eat today, Franny? What have you had for your tea?
Well, she tagged us in a photo of food earlier, so.
Did she?
Yeah. It was them powdered apple turnover things.
Oh, no, I commented on that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I just need to release that comment because it's been frozen.
If there's any children watching, ignore Franny's. I don't believe that at 7:23, Francis has not had any food today.
Wait a minute. Let me just skip back on the conversations that we've had with her on WhatsApp today. I'm sure she sent me pictures of things.
Yes, Francis is on the WhatsApp tier, so we talked to her all day. And so is Van. Hi, Van. And so Chris and Darryl. Louise, Aaron is okay. Yes, he's back to work today, hence has not been at work.
We were awake at 6:30 this morning, looking at the CCTV camera of our house at home, waiting for Aaron to go and pick the van up. And then as soon as he picked it up, we went back to sleep, didn't we?
I've given him permission to buy himself a bacon butty in the morning as a treat.
He's a greedy bugger. Kaylin, the WhatsApp tier is a tier that we used to offer on our tiers.
You don't know?
No, you took it off.
Oh, yeah, because it was getting a. Yeah.
We've only got 3.
No, 3.
Yeah. We need to talk to 3 people on WhatsApp.
You keep talking. Let me have a look at this.
It's not on there. Yes, Aaron's okay. He's got a stent between his kidney and his bladder, which he has to go and have removed in a couple of weeks. And he thought that he was just going to pull it out himself. He didn't realise that they have to go back down his todger and grab it and pull it. So when I explained that to him this morning, I think he got a bit panicky. Aaron, yeah, he's now not drinking energy drinks anymore. He's drinking water.
It is still there. We chat to you on Messenger. It's a very high tier at the moment. I created it because obviously we don't want hundreds of thousands of people, but it is there still. So you can have a look at that. But I'll probably look at that later. Is that the ducks? Yeah, Franny, that is the ducks.
I can't. Well, the thing is, we don't really listen to them because they're doing it all day, every day.
Yes, Van. I asked him earlier what he's been drinking today, and he's just been drinking tea and water. It says it actually scared him, I think, because his kidney stone's very painful, apparently.
13 centimetre stone he had.
Apparently, it's more painful than childbirth. You women will have to tell me that.
Well, yeah, that comment must have only come from a woman, wouldn't it, at some point?
I sent you
Jeff?
something. Amazon UK, it's Prime, should be there this Wednesday. Should come in handy for Disney World.
Ooh.
Thank you, Jeff. Unfortunately, I know we've said this before, but I'll say it again. We couldn't find a PO box around here, around the lodge, because there's nothing much around the lodge.
We're in the middle of the countryside. It's basically.
I looked and looked and looked, but I couldn't find one, so we had to get the PO box back over near work. So we only go to the PO box when we go home, but you know, it's at least once every 2 weeks, so that we pick it all up and bring it all back. So
yeah.
Thank you for anybody that sent.
And Jeff Lee used the bag this week when we went home on Thursday.
Yeah.
Is Jeff on the early link to you?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
I can't remember. But if you're on the early link to you, Jeff, then you will have seen it in the vlogs when we went home. If not, then you'll see it on YouTube when it goes live to everybody else.
Oh, Hannah says my husband Mark had one and he literally cried. Oh God, I hope I never get one.
Chris and Daryl, they're dumping us for their tea.
Oh, very nice, Chris.
All
What
right.
are you having for your tea? We like to talk about food.
Yeah. I like to eat food as well. Oh, Van's had one.
Have you had one, Van, or you just?
I was actually I was actually in hospital on my 21st birthday because I had suspected kidney stones. It turned out it was my IBS.
Chris and Daryl, I've watched Game of Thrones already. I streamed it, and it's really, really good.
And while he watched that, I pressure washed the decking posts.
Yeah, but it's really good. It's an hour and a half, but it's fantastic.
Is it finished now forever?
Let us know. No, it's not. Let me know what you think to it afterwards on WhatsApp. Chicken wraps and salad and Game of Thrones sounds like a good evening to me.
I've never seen an episode of Game of Thrones ever.
You're missing out.
Well, it's much better when you can read the comments, isn't it? I thought of you two this morning because the prize was a lodge.
On this morning.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was, yeah, because somebody commented and said apparently that lodge on whatever it is this morning has got our kitchen. Even though it's not our lodge, it's got our kitchen. Somebody says that on one of the comments on YouTube the other day. And I had looked at it and I was like, whoa.
Sometimes they're sticking. Oh.
What?
I've already had Van's comment.
Where? Where does it say that? Where does it say that? Sometimes
it's still about kidney stones. Right, bye, Joanna.
I'm surprised it didn't block that comment.
I hope I never get. I drink a lot of water though, so hopefully I'll never get them.
It's not just that though.
What else is it?
It's made up of salts, oxalates, calcium, caffeine, all the different things that just don't flush through.
Simon Roberts, yes, the lodge came fully furnished.
Yes.
Everything apart from the TV that you can't see because we're on that.
Everything, even the cushions, all these, the stuff on the wall, the pictures,
the stag we bought.
even that pot there, that came with it, and it's still there.
Bye, Lisa.
We actually use that pot as well. The coffee maker over there, we bought that, but the cups to the left of them,
they came with it.
They came with it. The toaster, the oven, Lee.
I came with it too.
The bin bag there by the door again.
I need to remember to move the bin bag in the lives.
Even the pot, everything. We didn't have to do a thing. We literally walked in and got in the beds. Even the beds were made. It was amazing, wasn't it?
Van says, is that word the same as push-pull toy? Yes, that is what it means.
Push-pull toy?
Google it, Van, so we don't have to explain it.
What?
Google it. Louise says, I've been looking for a lodge weekend away. Oh, I've lost it now. Where's it gone? With the hubby, you have made me want a lodge life. Yeah, I don't know where the lodges can be. You can't rent a lodge on here. It's only.
Have a look on whole seasons, though. Have a look on whole seasons and set it to log cabins and lodges. There's thousands around the country. But like Lee said, this site is, there's no holiday makers or anything like that. It's people that live here like us.
Lee, just tell me what you thought to Legoland again. I'm sorry if you've said it already and I missed it.
She's still in the bath. Lee, she's going to wrinkle up.
Tell me
she's been in there far too long.
Should we go to Legoland Wednesday? Is it good? I like Lego. If you didn't know, I've got a toy channel. I haven't posted on it for months, but I've got a toy channel called Toy Fun TV, which I open toys on for our little niece. I've had over 2 million views on there, and I make Lego and stuff on there. Toy Fun TV, go check it out.
We're actually going to go over 1 million views this week on our Lodge Guys channel as well.
Yeah. Fran says it's boring. Yeah, but do you like Lego though?
Yeah, but you went to Disney Springs and there were a big Lego thing. You went in the shop, you walked back out after 2 seconds.
Because I know, but I like it. At
least that's free. Yeah, we unwrapped Kinder Eggs for a year, Hannah. And then it got to I had to sit there and make Play-Doh pies with just my hands on camera.
Yeah, Toy Fun TV, check it out. It's like the logo, it says Toy Fun TV, and it's like is it like a little triangle? It says Toy Fun TV. But you'll recognise my voice. It's all my voice.
And he wears coloured bangles.
Yeah.
So he's got some kind of identity.
What are you going to do when you to celebrate the 1 million views? Have a glass of wine.
Have a glass of wine or a glass of gin. But we'll probably, well, I estimated we were going to do it within 2 days. Let me have a quick look. A video just gone live.
Models are good, but not worth it. How much was it in Lee? That's the only problem, because we'd have to go down to London, stay over.
Airbnb. Let me see how far away we are.
From what?
So we are on 978,522. So we've got 22,000 views. So this time tomorrow we will hit 1 million.
So there's 23 of you online right now. If you will watch 1,000 videos.
Oh, Jalpa's on. He couldn't get on earlier. It was on the comments.
We'll be over it tonight. When does the sun start to set there?
Alexa, what time does the sun set?
Oh, sorry for you, Emily.
The local sunset time in your current location for Monday, the 13th of May is 8:52 p.m.
8:52 p.m.
That's good.
And then you've just found out where your sun sets as well.
Why don't you move the camera around and show them what we can see out of our window?
Okay. So we'll give you a little. If you disconnect the power, we can actually do a walk around if you want.
Well, can do.
Yeah, come on, let's do that. So
this is an exclusive for patrons.
Exclusive preview. Right, hold on.
Wait. Have you got a?
Yeah. Right. So we'll give you a bit of a tour. So this is our decking. Let me just open the door. So that is our view. So unfortunately,
the peacock you can hear.
Yeah, that's the peacock. Unfortunately, the downside of living here is you get tons and tons of flies when it's really, really warm. And then on that island there is where all the geese are currently mating, hence why they're all squawking and fighting. And then that's where the hot tub is, just over there. And there's another island, and then there's other lodges there, and other lodges there. And then inside the lodge.
Oh, don't show me the ball there.
Exactly. Well, get to the side of me, so I can see I can see. Right. So there we go. You'll have to read the comments because I can't see that.
Franny says, "Oh, look, it's Epcot."
It's actually backwards for us.
Yeah.
So this is the kitchen.
This is a very important part of our lodge.
Yeah, this is like, I would rather have this than a washer.
The wine fridge.
The wine fridge, which has got hardly any wine in it because we've drunk it dry. Oh, wait a minute, it's turned off.
Put it back on.
Why is it off?
Oh, there's some beer in there.
I know there is. Right, wait a minute, back over here. So where's the switch for the wine fridge? There we go, it's on now. So let's show everybody the bog.
Oh, I've just put some washing in there.
Oh, Lee's slacks. So we've got a freestanding bath, which we never use.
I wore it the other day.
No, you weren't. You were at home.
I wore in that bath the other day.
It was the home.
I was in that bath the other day. I wasn't at home.
Right. So if we're doing a lodge tour, let's just go and show all the shite. You get to see all the shite, basically. That's the Florida ironing, which Lee hasn't done yet. And this is Batty Brenda's room. And then this is the spare room. Well, that's the spare room as well, but this is another spare room. And
you can see out the back. We never show anybody out the back windows.
Woohoo! And then this is our street at the back. So you can see a pigeon in the tree there, actually.
Oh, yeah.
And then that's next door's lodge. And then over here. And then we'll show you the other room, which is our room, which is full of junk.
Junk? Where? Oh,
your side at bed.
Wait a minute, you just put this down. I'm gonna.
So you'll have seen this on the vlogs.
I'm gonna put. We used to keep these down, but let's just pull it up. I only have these down because I was watching Game of Thrones in here, so I need it to be dark. Oh, we've got to put a photo of these on Instagram.
Oh Christ!
Just, I think I'm getting a bit obsessed with face masks.
Really? What makes you think that?
But people have bought a lot of these for us.
Yeah.
Birthdays.
Oh, there's my shirt, that t-shirt there that Angie bought us.
AJ Mills.
Grumpy Nick took about an hour to figure out what GN stands for. So And then obviously there's the bag there that
Yeah.
Jeff got you.
I emptied it this morning from our.
Oh, let me turn the fan off. There we go.
Oh,
So-
Louise, don't listen to what Nick says about me not doing ironing. That's new ironing from not
From Florida.
I've left.
Wait a minute. Well, don't go there. So it's not Florida ironing, no?
No, I didn't say that. I said
Shorts.
yes. I've left the
I
shorts.
wore that in
for
Florida.
now.
I wore that in Florida. I wore that in Florida.
Fine, I'll do some
I wore that in Florida.
Right, then, here you go.
I wore that in Florida. What Lee means is he's waiting for my mum to come because he knows she'll do it.
That's not a bad idea.
So Wednesday, it's all going to get done. Right, let's get sat back down again.
Franny wants to look at the flooring. She wants the flooring.
Just laminate.
We have runway lights up there. Show it up.
I'm showing it.
Up.
Oh. Yeah, that's quite handy on a night when if you like
Want
if you
to
come
have a
out. Well, no, because we've got a toilet in our room. But if you want a drink, then you literally just have to walk out there, and you get guided to the fridge. Right, so pop that back down and plug it back in, and I'll set this back up again. So there you go. You got a
Patron only.
patron only lodge tour.
Even though you see.
Hold the camera.
You didn't even let me get to it.
Because you're a tool.
You didn't let me get to it before.
I didn't get to it because you stood there like Mr. Bloody Bean. Right, hold it this time. You know, never let Lee touch technology. Go and sit down.
Thank you.
There we go. That's it. Sip your wine. Gulp it.
Pull the belly because it looks a bit.
Please make sure you don't gulp it like that so I don't have to listen to that again. I'm actually going to hit you with this bottle. If you do that again, I'm really going to like smash this bottle of Russian Standard over your head. It's the most disgusting thing. Listen to somebody gulp. I want my beer.
Oh, no, I'm only having one glass of wine tonight, and that's it. I'm gonna have a cup of tea and a Kit Kat then.
Right, let's catch up on the comments. Yeah, Lee hasn't done the ironing yet. He keeps doing 2 shirts every week, which just keeps me kind of like rotating my tops.
Yes, Lee, send me a message later about your Legoland pricing.
No, Louise, you've got a very valid point.
Fine, I'll do some.
You didn't start domestic. You've actually highlighted the fact that what I've been telling him for about 3 weeks since we got back.
I'll do some ironing and you can edit the vlog tonight.
Excuse me, when you've gone and sprayed those fence posts, I'll let you do some vlogging and some ironing.
If only you could hear yourself.
You sat and watched yourself. You've just said you sat and watched a video for an hour and a half while I pressure washed those things. I'm afraid you've lost that argument. When the ironing's done, come back.
I don't mind ironing actually. If I put something on TV, I don't actually mind it.
We can put Game of Thrones on next episode then, can't you?
No, unfortunately, don't quite listen.
Having a hot sweat. I actually look tanned on this
Somebody else
camera.
has said that as well.
I know. Marsha, I have been in the sun all day, pressure washing decking posts.
Right, we're going to wrap it up because we just wanted to test it and it's gone quite well actually. Now we've figured out how to get people on commenting.
Yeah, I think there's still some people that have not been able to get on, so we need to come up with some kind of solution for that. Maybe what we'll do next time is we'll send you via email the link so you can load it from your email.
Well, you keep talking. I'll just see if anybody's commented on the links and stuff.
Well, I know Kate had commented. She
Franny
couldn't
says
get
you're
on.
getting old because you're having a hot sweat.
I'm having a hot sweat because I have to do everything. So any final questions before we disappear?
I'll just continue speaking while I'm over here. I'm off to get iron out.
Result?
Won't have anybody saying that I don't iron, Louise.
Anybody else think Lee done iron? Now you've seen the big pile.
There we go, I'm going to iron.
Yeah, but don't do 2 tops. Do it all.
Yes, sir.
No problem.
I'll show you.
I'll have a nice selection of clothes tomorrow.
I'll show you how to edit later.
Lisa says, what editing software do we use? We use Adobe Premiere Pro, and our Florida intros and all our intros are done in something called Wondershare Filmora, which is quite easy to use actually.
I'm actually quite looking forward to getting rid of all ironing.
Good. We should do this again if it gets you to do some ironing.
There.
Right, so
it's heating up.
shall I fetch it out for you? Hannah's messages on Patreon, she says too. When you get your intro central,
That's
the next one is central actually.
Franny's having a go at you.
She's not. She's having to go at you. You're the editor. You should have straightened it.
Excuse me.
Don't excuse you.
You're the intro creator.
I created it central. You inserted it cockeyed.
Cock.
It's now perfectly centered because I've done the template for the next Florida. And I did it for the best ofs as well. And it was perfectly centered.
That reminds me. Get on with editing the Best of Florida.
No.
Part 1.
Not going to happen.
Week 1.
We need to record our next tips video that we said we were going to do. So.
Hi, Lucy. Lee's daughter.
Hi, guys. How are you doing? Is Emma out of the bath yet? If she's not, then she's going to need some wrinkle cream.
She can borrow Nick's perfect eyes.
Yeah, can you tell I've got it on today, actually? Put it on before we... Because Lee said your face is covered in...
You know, Franny keeps swearing when I'm to keep allowing her messages.
What was I saying?
Yes, we are looking forward to our stay at Wilderness Lodge Steiner.
Oh, yes, definitely.
I might try him while I'm over here. You'll be able to see me. If you want to carry on, Nick, it's up to you.
So I will keep on, and if you guys want me to stay, I will sit and just chat shit and whatever, what have you. You need to move further on because you're right out of frame.
Not even here. Well, just come back in room, we fool.
Hey, if you're going to whine, make sure you're just doing the stuff for me if you can't be bothered. So I've got choices.
Mine and my own as well.
Lisa says stay and chat shit. Okay, no problem.
Nick's very good at chatting shit.
Yeah, at least you're full of it.
Look at this one that I'm ironing. Wait a minute till I've opened it.
That doesn't even need ironing. I've only worn it for like an hour.
Where's my fucking hat?
You can't swear.
Oh, I'm sorry for swearing. Where's my beeping hat? Well, why is it on ironing pile?
Children watching.
Why is it on ironing pile?
Because it was on the bed and you left it on the floor for a day, so it needed to be ironed.
It does need ironing, actually.
Right, then you carry on. Don't melt the letters off.
I'm not going to do it inside out. I know how to iron, thank you.
Jalpa, yes, you can do ironing. I can't. Well, I can, but I choose not to because I do a lot of other things around the house. Which obviously, everybody... What are the rings? Right, where's that wine? I want a glass of wine now.
For goodness sake, you're mixing your drinks.
Pass me a glass and a bottle.
Hang on.
I'll be back in a second, everybody. A posh glass, I don't want one of those cheap ones. Is that a red wine glass?
Is it a red wine glass? What's a red wine glass? What do you mean?
Red wine glasses have a smaller opening at the top.
Oh, for goodness sake. You're from Barnsley, lass. I can't, you're a connoisseur.
I might be from Barnsley, but I don't live there now.
Not that there's anything wrong with Barnsley. We have patrons from Barnsley.
I don't think any of them are on.
You'll have to read your comments out because I can't see them from here.
Just a minute, I'm pouring the wine. You just get on with that ironing. Louise says sorry.
No,
Louise, do not apologise.
No,
I'm glad you've pointed it out and I'm glad you've shamed him into ironing.
I do need to get it
I've been
done.
trying for weeks.
I do need to get it done, and it's a perfect time for me to do it while we're chatting to you guys.
Well, if it need be, I'll stay on until midnight until it's all finished. Next, he'll be saying, put your tops away, put your this away, which is what he usually does.
That's the thing, right? I iron, and Nick leaves the clothes out for a week, so I go, I'm not going to bother anymore. You're not going to put them away. Because they get creased up then.
And you've got something to do?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Why is the fridge set 20 on it? The wine fridge?
No idea.
You can drink wine out of anything.
Yes, you can, exactly.
You can, but wine tastes better when it's in a proper glass, just like food tastes better when it's in one of those big, massive bowls.
I mean, I won't want to drink like red wine from a mug. That wouldn't taste right. Although it tasted all right from a beer mug in April.
Well, yeah. Yeah, but you were absolutely rat-ass when you had that.
I wasn't drunk that night.
Did everybody hear that?
So what is the judge?
Fran, food, no. That is just if you're a foodie, as you claim to be, I could put beans on toast in a bowl and you would enjoy it more because of the way that it's decorated in the bowl. Your first bite of any meal happens with your mind. Doesn't it?
I'm not sure Franny is that kind of foodie.
Is she like the Cookie Monster?
Yeah.
Where she's just like, give me cookies, give me cookies. It is so true. If you garnish food, she says, I couldn't care less that as long as I can eat it. Definitely the Cookie Monster. If you garnish food, it looks so much better. Even if it's just like a bit of chopped spinach or something like that, a bit of green on any food, and it looks amazing.
Nick puts a bit of green on everything it prepares. I go straight to it, grab a bit of green and wang it off. So I don't want that crap on it.
Let me tell you that, and he's gonna. I know what he's gonna say now when I tell you this. Is when he used to cook.
What do you mean? Well, yeah, I used to.
I mean exactly that.
Before we got our own business, or before Nick quit his job, I used to cook for the first 15 years of our relationship.
Yes, I know, and we're making up for it now. Lee used to get things out of the fridge.
Oh,
Emma's out the bath. Emma's out the bath. Oh my God. Have we got any fanfares?
She got prune fingers.
Is she shriveled up? Does she look like Lee's mum?
That's not nice. It's a good job my mum.
Yeah, your mum can't watch this. She all like shriveled up. Yes, I remember once coming home and Lee had made tea. And I know what he's going to say. He's going to say it's lies. It's not lies. It's not lies. We once had peas and gravy for tea. Absolutely. Because that is all we had in the cupboard. So Lee actually made peas and gravy. And we had to eat peas and gravy for tea. It's not bollocks. You actually made peas and gravy. I remember it well.
It'll have been a side accompaniment to a proper meal.
Peas, gravy and carrots then. But you had peas and gravy on the table when I got home from work. Yes, Fran, it is rank. But yeah, if I'd have made peas and gravy, I'd have garnished it and it'd look nice in a posh bowl.
Hey, you can get nice. You can make peas nice now. They're like mashed peas. What are they called? You know, like mint mashed peas. Are you listening to me?
No, I'm not listening to you. I'm just listening to Iron Creaking. Stephen Whitehead says, "How's the new car?" It's really good, actually. Yeah, we looked at the Nero, but it's just not big enough. We wanted the same one that we've got again because we can fit lots of passengers in it and things like that. Unfortunately, it's not hybrid like the Nero is. So
we wish it was.
Yeah. Yes, this passenger door does work now. Can you believe they actually sent it with the mechanism dangling inside the door, and the actual panel on the door wasn't connected, so the glove box wasn't shut, but it was all connected, and it turned up with a scratch as well. Louise says she once made a lasagna and forgot to put the pasta sheets in. How the hell can you make a lasagna with no pasta?
That's just like a mince Italian.
Well, it's just like, well, what would you lay? Like layers of mince?
We've never made a lasagna, have we?
No. Hi, Rachel. Van, I've never had an eggplant in my entire life. I only had butternut squash last year for the very first time.
For any new viewers, I'm ironing.
Yeah, Lee's in the frame at the back because he's been guilted by Louise to iron.
Yes, thanks, Louise.
Please feel free to comment on anything else that Lee's not done, and I'll get him onto it straight away.
No, I have been meaning to do this, and I thought when you mentioned it, I thought, oh, my husband's going to tonight, actually.
Yeah, well, I'm going to watch Game of Thrones.
Before anybody gives me any spoilers for it, because I can't have spoilers. I had a spoiler for last week's episode and you ruined it for me.
Fran says that you're trying to prove a point. Yeah, I hope he does. I get my clothes ironed at least. And if you saw our live last night, you actually saw that this is still on the sofa, which is our Lodge Guys hoodie, still there because Lee's not tidied up either. Shameful it is. Lisa says, Van, I don't think it helps. I have dyslexia and drove me nuts. My hubby and son think I moved out while I wrote. Oh yeah, Van's a writer. Yeah, Van writes books. Lisa writes books. What's the word? Collab. Although I don't think you like the books that Van writes.
Why?
Because they're of a different nature, I think, to the ones that Lisa writes.
Oh, Lisa writes yoga books.
Yeah, Van doesn't write yoga books. So the sun is now going to set at 10 to 9.
Oh, what time is it now?
Alexa, time.
The time is 7:51 p.m.
Oh, another hour. Another hour of sun. You can so tell that the sun is, that the summer is on its way. We got up this morning and we sat out on the decking and we just had breakfast outside.
That was beautiful.
And we sent pictures to Fran trying to wind her up, but she wasn't at work. She was actually sat waiting for Jeremy Kyle to start.
She was still in bed. She just got up.
Yeah, she just got up. She was waiting for Jeremy Kyle to come on. And she was devastated that it had been cancelled because somebody had died after the show today, apparently.
It needs to be permanently cancelled, that trash.
Yeah, can you believe we actually never watch TV? Ever. Apart from the odd time where we put Piers Morgan on, don't we?
Yeah.
Everything we watch, we stream.
I like Piers Morgan. Piers Morgan liked President Trump.
I just think he likes the controversial nature of him. That's what it is. Van likes Trump as well, don't you, Van?
Don't put people off Van.
I'm not. I'm just stating fact. Oh, Van's going anyway.
Oh, Van, where are you off? They're for Chinese.
Are you going to Chinese, Van? It will be, definitely. Yeah, we don't watch TV. In fact, we actually cancelled our TV license about 2 years ago. And, well, we're never at home for a start. But all we watch here at the lodge is we watch stuff on the Fire Stick. We watch Netflix, Amazon Prime, and just Google Play. We do, what's it called on the phone where you get the credit? Google Rewards, where you answer surveys and then they credit your Google account and then you get free movies and things like that. So we've got about 20 quid worth of movies.
Does Van do that?
Fran says, I need to eat soon before I effing waste away. Is Craig not making your tea? No, Van will not do that because he's still using his iPhone. He's bought his Android, but he doesn't actually use it.
You just admitted tonight that everything's so much more easier on Android.
Yeah, that'll change.
Than iPhone.
Hannah says, did you watch The Widow? No, we've got a big list of programs to watch, and we're still watching old Star Treks.
What's that other one that somebody said? Line of Duty?
Oh, somebody says we're frozen. I think I'm just keeping still. Am I moving? Am I moving? Craig, Fran says, no, Craig hasn't cooked tea, but his mum has. So what are you going to do, Fran, when you actually move in together? Who's going to do the cooking? If you both work? Maybe he'll do peas and gravy for you. Lisa says she's never heard of Google Rewards. It's really good. What it does is...
Have you got to be an Android user, though?
Yeah, you've got to be an Android user. You can't use it on iPhone, unfortunately. But when you visit places, what it'll do the day after, it'll send you a message and say, fill in a survey, and it'll ask you how to... Like, you might go to Tesco yesterday, and it'll send you a message today saying that it wants you to rate Tesco and how much you spent there and how you paid.
10 seconds. It's not a big survey.
No, it's like 2 questions and you get 20p. And I've currently got about £20 and I bought a load of films the other day. But you can buy apps with it. You can pay for stuff.
The shittest film we've ever seen in the life.
It was garbage, actually. But it's totally free to use. Just download it, Google Rewards, fill in the surveys, and you'll build up some credit within a couple of weeks. You get loads and loads of surveys at once, and when you travel as well, you tend to get tons of surveys with lots of fees. So sometimes you'll get like 60p for answering 2 questions. Jeff says he loves our merch and he's going to get a t-shirt. I've fixed the issues now from last night. For some reason, the image got rejected, and I've re-uploaded it, and it's all good now. Fran says she's going to take that chickpea recipe off me. Has that video gone out yet?
What's the
I don't think it has. Has it?
I don't know.
I'm not sure, but I did the chickpea curry on a. Oh yeah, it has gone out. Yeah, it has. Yeah, because I've watched it. But yeah, I've not paid for any Google apps for the last year or any films. I just get them through Google Rewards.
That's what the app is called. It's just an app in it on Play Store.
Yeah, it's just called Rewards. I've got £13.19 and no surveys at this time. Well, it's called Google Opinion Rewards. Not that far away. Yeah, we're not a fan of Trump. I think he embarrasses you guys over there.
I like his directness, though.
Yeah, I like his directness, but he's still a knob.
I like the fact that he's not like a politician, because politicians aren't.
No, he's like a 12-year-old in a 70-year-old's body.
You don't like his orange tan?
Lee Dent, that is true. However,
what's true?
Problem with Google Rewards is it needs your location history active. It does, but on new Androids, it uses some kind of algorithm now that doesn't drain your battery on Google location. It uses, I think it's quasi something or other, but it doesn't drain your battery at all. I have location switched on my phone, and my phone lasts 2 days. So today,
but it does now. We've got these new phones.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on like 60% battery, so I could use that until tomorrow night, and I wouldn't have to charge it. Yeah, I always have location on my phone because I like to be able to look back on a certain day and look in the timeline and see where I am or what I've been doing.
I like it when Google emails you at the end of the month and says, "Here's your timeline," and it shows you where you've been.
Yeah, that's good.
You can see if you've had an interesting month or not.
And it integrates all the photos that you take into your timeline and shows you what pictures you took on what dates. Shelley, I presume I pronounced that correctly, saying that she made the sweet chili noodles the other day and that they were nice.
A lot of people have been making that.
They have, yeah.
There's a picture of them today.
My chickpea and sweet potato curry, my mum's coming on Wednesday and I'm going to make it for her on Thursday. We've actually booked today to do an ale trail around Yorkshire. So I booked a taxi today, £125 for a taxi for 8 people for 5 to 6 hours. And it's going to take us to 4 pubs. And then when we come back, we're going to be completely drunk and I'm going to make this curry again. So that should be fun.
It's a shame Uber don't operate around it. It might be cheap to do Uber.
No, it's not. They don't operate around it. If you've got location services active, Lee, all location history does is it just stores your location in your Google account. Any GPS active on your phone is shared between all the different services. So it shouldn't drain your battery at all. And if it does, then there's something wrong with your phone. And all these iPhone users that are on here now, like, what the hell are they talking about? Never mind, iPhone users, you can still make calls and send text messages. You'll be fine.
That's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to be very, very big Apple fans, and then we just don't like the way that they force you to stay to what they do and don't let you. Like, you can't even get like MP3s off your
I hate that.
iCloud and put it on your Google or whatever.
With Android, you just plug a USB thing and it's like a drop and what do you call it? Drag and drop.
Yeah. Louise says, why don't you cook the curry before you go out and heat it up? We've done that, but because it's got chickpeas in it, when you microwave it and heat it up, or when you warm it in a pan, they become quite mushy and it looks like baby food. Looks like a tin of Heinz baby food.
Okay.
So always like to cook it fresh.
That is a shirt from Florida. Who remembers Nick when he bought that shirt in Florida?
Is that the starchy one?
That's the palmy one.
Oh no, yeah. Where did I get that from? That was from Lake Buena Vista, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It goes well with your blue shorts or your green shorts, whatever you got.
The bright green ones that I got in Beverly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't worn them since I still haven't worn those Tommy Hilfiger ones that I bought as well, the blue ones.
You could put this shirt on those green shorts for the ale trail on Thursday.
Maybe. I might do that. Lisa says she hated her iPhone. Yep. Sell it. Why not? My favorite app on Android is what? Mobdro. It's an APK which you can watch and stream anything from channels around the world. Can't do it on the iPhone. Oh, well, I'll have a look at that.
Yeah, I like sound of that.
Thinking of changing my phone. I have an iPhone X. It's pants.
Yeah,
my condolences.
Have a look at On a Play. You'll be able to sell your iPhone X, buy an On a Play, and you'll have 500 quid left.
You can go on holiday with the difference. Rachel says she had an iPhone once and would never have another. Android is the way forward for me. How come all you guys are Android? It's like I have to use the fight to convince people.
They're all very intelligent, obviously.
Well, yeah.
People are getting sick of paying like £1,000 for a new phone.
Yeah.
When it has 200 quid, and it's amazing.
I know why they're all Android people, because they're the only ones that can comment.
Yeah.
That's why. All the iPhone users are sat silent in the background.
We'll have a look on Facebook and see if anybody's commenting.
Yeah, I'll have to. Let me just check see if any iPhone users are sat in the background trying to figure out why they can't get on. Just a minute. Oh, we've got a new patron.
Ooh,
so Emma Dulson. So hello, Emma, if you're on the chat. Oh, she's just joined this very second. Oh dear me, she's an iPhone user. Sorry. Right, 2 seconds.
Anyway.
So yeah, we will say hello to you on the video, and Lee will be in contact with you shortly.
Yeah, I'm just hiding in the background, Emma. Hi, Emma.
Right, we've got 29 comments. Let me just scroll to the bottom. Link. Direct. Just 2 minutes, Emma and Chris, if you're still, sorry, Chris and Justin, if you're still there, I will send you, Chris.
Moment.
Got it. 2 seconds, I'm getting there. Right, check your email, Chris and Justine. I've sent you a direct link, so that should get you up and running. Oh, wait a minute, where are the comments? Got to give people that those iPhone users a chance to say something. Kirsten Hansen, link won't let me to YouTube on the website. Send us your email address, Kirsten, and I'll send you the link so you can get on.
Well, we should have everyone's email address.
I know, but you've not got it stored in that Google account. Lee, did you get by any chance buy those socks in the USA?
What
socks?
Oh, the ones that I got on. Possibly, because I did buy some socks in Walmart, didn't I?
Did you?
Yeah.
Been in the USA for 4 weeks now and loving it. Love watching your daily vlog. Yeah, that's Anthony's the guy that was giving us advice on the SIM cards and things like that. You didn't reply. I replied to all that. Right, let's catch up with these comments. 2 seconds.
One of our patrons, Anthony.
Yes. Well, it's got to be a patron, otherwise I won't be to comment, would you?
Well, no, that's what I'm thinking. I can't remember that comment about being in for 4 weeks.
You didn't read it. I commented. I was having quite a long chat with him actually. Just changed from iPhone as my brother works for O2 and convinced me best change ever made and saving £15 a month. Lee Dent sent us the link to Mobdro. I'll definitely have a look at that.
Yeah.
I like a dodgy app here and there. I'm on my iPhone, Apple all the way. Where's the block button?
No. Oh, right. Who said that?
Katie, sorry.
No, we have nothing against Apple users.
No, we have nothing against them.
We just don't like it. So.
We just don't like it. The users, the phones, I mean. iPhone, Louise says, iPhone sucks. I had loads of trouble with mine. Samsung all the way. I do like Apple. I do like the screens and I do like the quality of the hardware, but it's they just stop you from doing things.
Too expensive.
Emma says, I clicked on the link in Patreon and I have my own YouTube account linked and working fine now. Welcome. Lisa says, my iPhone caused me so many problems, but then I did make me go to the docs and have my ears tested and found out I'm deaf on one side. Must be your iPhone that caused that. Kaylin's been in the bath and come back. You're even quicker getting a shower. And is Emma talking now, or is it Lee? Or is Emma still drying out? No, Emma Dent. Oh, what was that beeping sound?
You're a beeping sound.
Sound like the camera going off.
No.
Had to bath the baby. Perforated eardrum after being smacked in the side of the head.
Ooh.
Oof.
Ouch.
Would you ever get a dog? No way.
Nick's had dogs before.
I had dogs. Right, I'll tell you a story now. So I might have said it on the vlog, can't remember. But when I was growing up, I had a Jack Russell until I was probably 18. And all my life when I was growing up, I had asthma. And I had to take inhalers, steroid inhalers, to stop the asthma. And it was only when I then got another dog, a Yorkshire Terrier, and then both dogs died. And then instantly, what?
I need to open Skylight. I'm getting a bit warm. Oh, why don't you show those? Oh, well, Van has gone.
Wait a minute. And then instantly, my asthma stopped. And then it was only then that I realised that it was actually I was allergic to animal fur. And then years ago, when we went to Florida for the last time, we went to an Arabian horse show on the 192.
Nights, medieval nights.
Medieval nights, yeah. And our villa was actually, incidentally, at the side of it, so you could walk to it. And we went in one night, and it was like two sides of a stadium, like one side of the stadium down one side and the other side. And then there was like a horse, like it was like sand in the middle, and then the horses were behind, and it was like jousting and things like that. And we had his meal, and I could smell the horses, and I could smell the hay, and I never thought anything of it. And then my asthma got really bad. I started wheezing. The horse didn't even come out, had they?
No, I never got to see a horse.
We never even saw a horse, and I started having a full-on asthma attack. I'd never had one in like 20 years, and we ended up walking back to the villa. I was like gasping for breath. Lee was panicking because I couldn't breathe, and then we got in the villa, and I got my inhaler out because I always carry an inhaler, and I tried it, and it just took it off straight away.
We left Sazzle with the horses.
Yeah, we left Sazzle with the horses. And ever since then, it's like I've avoided, like if I touch a cat, if a cat touches my skin, I get hives within about 10 minutes. It's like, swell. It looks like I've been nettled.
I've said it before, if Nick ever pees me off, I just throw a cat in.
Emma, our new page. Yeah, he's probably trying to get away from us, Emma. That's probably what it is.
I'm sitting up and wondering what I'm doing in the background.
Best thing we did in Florida, going, and the worst thing was leaving.
The food, I think, this time.
Oh, yeah, the food.
The food was amazing.
Yeah, the food was absolutely amazing. Although we said when we went back, we were going to share everything. We never did. It lasted about 2 days.
That did work.
Shell says, I was like that in Buffalo Bill's Wild West in Disneyland Paris.
Is Franny still on?
No, she's gone to eat.
Oh.
You better never meet us then. We are constantly surrounded by dogs. Yeah, I do. I have seen that. I mean, I can be near dogs. Dogs are all right for like short periods, but if I go near a horse, within 10 minutes, I'll be on my hands and knees like wheezing. Lisa says, okay, change question. What was the best attraction you did?
Attraction? What do you mean, like?
Franny's still there. She's just eating with one hand and typing with the other.
Oh, well, what I was going to say is we were talking about sharing food in Florida. Why? What does Franny think to that? Maybe she could share her food with Craig and just like buy one meal each time and share.
Did you hear that? Lee says, are you going to share? Do you share your food with Craig when you're in Florida?
Well, why do it on your next trip?
I already know I'm going to have to go to the mouse and unblock the next comment that she says before she even gets there. Yeah, we did the rock and roll roller coaster. The one, she says, I share nothing, never. Just Joey like Tribbiani, that's what she is.
Just like me.
Yeah, I don't share. We did the rock and roller coaster in Hollywood, but we didn't do the one in Universal. We're going to do that next time when we go.
Ooh. Well, yeah, you can take back on it.
Lisa says, go back to that previous question. What was the best attraction? It was Flight of Passage for me. For Lee, it was soaring.
If that's what you mean by attraction.
Well, I presume so. Well, I'm interpreting it as that, so that was like the best thing. Craig's commented, he says, Fran doesn't share food. There's nothing wrong with that.
I've seen pictures.
There's nothing unreasonable about that.
Big pizza and then go back and I can understand that.
Kaylin says, Joey doesn't share. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I will share savouries, but I don't share desserts.
Like, I like to go out, order one meal, and Nick order another one. And then we share, so we get the best of both worlds. And Nick's like, no, I don't share.
No, I'll share yours. You just can't share mine. Emma's wrinkle-free and now clean and dry. And Lee says, thank you for the concern. So I'm glad you're safe and that you've rejoined the land of the living. Soaring is very different in Disneyland. Actually, Jeff, it's not now. It was changed at the same time it was changed in Florida. The ride is exactly the same now. The only bit that's different is the very end scene where instead of flying over Epcot, it flies over Disneyland, California. But the entire ride now is exactly the same as Florida. Or so I'm told.
We looked it up.
We did.
That's my favourite ride ever.
Hannah says, no, I can't share. It upsets me. It does upset me, actually. I like sharing Lee's. I just don't like sharing back. Fran says the only thing that she shared was the pizza pie.
Wow. Well, yeah.
Yeah, well, I've seen the picture. I can understand why. What did Craig get? The leftovers?
We shared that, though, as well, didn't we? Actually.
We did. We had to share it. We couldn't have eaten that. It wasn't possible. We share, so we try to get... So we get to try more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we do. But if I try Lee's and I don't like it, then I don't share anymore.
Yeah, that's what Nick says. He says, I'll share when it comes if I like yours. Wait a minute. You did that in Epcot. What? I got that hot one. The hot beef dish in Epcot. You tried it, and then suddenly I wasn't having your honey lemon chicken anymore. No, it's too hot that.
I rest my case. Flight of Passage is the best ride ever. It's hard to get. We've ridden it 3 times now. Once in January, twice in March. It is the best ride ever.
After Soaring.
No, it's not. Soaring's second on the list. Soaring is good, but Flight of Passage is better, definitely.
If you've never been on Soaring and you do go on Soaring, ask for the middle carriage. You've got to have the middle carriage. Lest the Eiffel Tower gets a bit wonky.
Yeah, ride Concourse B. Always ride B. Otherwise, you'll get a distorted image.
The wonky Eiffel Tower.
Kaylin says, do you watch Stargate Atlantis? We do. We've watched every episode. We've got it on our movie system here at the lodge. The same as SG-1 and the same as Stargate Universe and Star Trek The Next Generation, Voyager and DS9.
I've never watched Stargate Universe once, haven't we? Maybe I'll watch that again, actually.
Shelley says, please do your Tim Trackett impression. It cracks me up.
Hey, but, well,
you don't do it properly.
You do it better than me.
It's when he comes on the video and he's in SeaWorld and he's like, good morning.
No, that was rubbish, that.
No, I'm not done it yet. And he's like, morning. Hey, will you shut up? Hey, Bert.
Hey, Bert.
Hey, Bert.
Good morning from
Hey, Bert.
SeaWorld. Hey, Bert.
Hey, Bert. Yeah, but you never actually thought that he sounded like Kermit the Frog until I said he sounded like one of the Sesame Street characters.
Hopefully we'll meet him in October. He won't have a clue who we are.
No, I won't have a clue. Well, he will when he's watched us. Emma Dulson says we didn't get to do Flight of Passage in March, but we'll queue up if we have to.
Rope drop it.
Either rope drop it, Emma, or enter the park 5 to 10 minutes before the park shuts, and then they can't go into the ride. Like if the park shuts at 9, about 20-minute wait.
We've got a video coming out next Sunday all about rope dropping and things like that.
Well, we might be changing that.
No,
So I want to do some. We've got better tips videos that we can record between now and then. That's going to be the last of the tips video.
We've got a chance this week with all the visitors.
We'll have chance, trust me. Hold on, some video. Was that many comments? We didn't get to. We went 2015. Bell couldn't do anything now. And Australia, I'm going everything but next year. Fran and Craig says, if we get this apartment, you can fly from Gatwick in future. It's cheaper from Gatwick, actually, a lot cheaper.
It's always cheaper from London.
I know. I wonder why. Manchester, you're flying a little bit further from Manchester, aren't you? Emma says she will definitely do that. Lee Dent has got to go, unfortunately. Cat's mithering me to feed, so I've got to go to Sainsbury's for cat food.
Sainsbury's for cat food? I get down to Tesco Value, me.
Go to Aldi and get a tin of tuna. It's only 15 pence a tin of tuna, and cats would love it more than a tin of Caesar or whatever you feed cats.
Caesar's for dogs.
Whiskers. Is it Whiskers?
Yeah.
Jalpa's flying from Gatwick. We've never ever been to Gatwick, actually, ever.
We've flown from Heathrow.
Flown from Heathrow
to LA.
Yeah, and we've flown from Manchester tons, and we've flown from Leeds Bradford tons, but we've never been from Gatwick. Although Gatwick is like quite a long drive for us because it's like the south side of London. I think Eleanor Dreaming fly from there, don't they?
They always fly from London.
Yeah. Well, Fran and Craig will fly from there as well. In fact, a lot. Anybody south really from Luton downwards will fly from there.
They live down south, don't they? They live near London.
Hannah says we're going from Gatwick and have the V Room 2 on the Friday. On Friday.
On Friday.
Ooh. You know, you can get a strong dislike for people. Louise says she's flying from Glasgow this time.
Oh, I've seen Glasgow flights because you can go from Virgin.
Well, yeah, we had the Glasgow crew when we flew back in March. Well, in April. Emma says she hates airports.
Wow, I love it.
I'm not fond, but I like to go there because you get to go on holiday.
Yeah, I love it.
Hannah's only 45 minutes from Gatwick. Steiner says Gatwick is a nightmare. I wouldn't want to go there. I mean, Manchester's not bad, and they're just about to open a new terminal in Manchester for Virgin as well, so that should be pretty good. Yeah, Liverpool's more of a regional airport. They don't really do any flights from Leeds either. You've always got to get connecting flights and things like that.
EasyJet go from Liverpool.
Yeah, but you can't go to Florida with EasyJet.
No.
Although from Manchester this year, you're actually, I mean, we know someone that works for Virgin cabin crew. well, 2 people actually. And apparently you can fly direct from Manchester Airport this year to LA. So that's a possibility when the Westwood money's cleared.
Who did we fly to LA? We flew to, oh yeah, from Heathrow.
We flew from Heathrow, parked his car in Heathrow. The downside of that is when you land, you've got to drive 3 hours back up north.
For us, yeah.
So Katie says she always flies from Manchester. Lee Dent says they don't have an Aldi in Wilmslow. We have a Lidl. Yeah, Lidl's cheap enough. Just go there. Well, the Sainsbury's, you pay a fortune.
Is there a Wilmslow in Arizona?
I think it's Winslow in Arizona and Wilmslow in Manchester, or something like that.
So far, I've done you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tops.
Yeah, carry on.
I expect to see them all come up after this.
You should be bloody hanging them up yourself.
Get lost.
Katie says, hoping to try the birthing lounge. What the hell's that?
What the frig is that?
There's a birthing lounge at Manchester Airport. What, like you go on holiday and like have a kid while you're there? Manchester to LA, yeah. I really want to go back and do the West Coast of America. It's such a different feel to Orlando. And like
Anaheim?
Yeah, but it's just all the driving out in the country and just seeing different things. It's just amazing. I could talk about that all day.
Franny would love the food out there too.
Oh yeah, you would. Bubba Gumps. She's not been to Bubba Gumps.
Oh my god, Bubba Gumps.
She's never done Bubba Gumps.
When's Franny and Craig?
She's not a foodie. She's not been to Bubba Gumps. She's not.
When they went to Florida? November?
After us, yeah.
Go to Bubba Gumps.
Yeah, you cannot class yourself as a foodie, Fran, unless you've been to a Bubba Gumps and had the bread pudding. It's the bread pudding.
Yeah.
Louise Kitchen says she flies from Manchester. The downside is seeing the in-laws. Let me just unfreeze that comment, Fran.
What's she saying?
She says bullshit. Yeah, I'm sorry, but if you're not been to Bubba Gumps, you're not classed as a foodie. Because that is like, she won't go in because they sell prawns and they don't like fish.
Yeah, but it's not.
I've told her that. She won't listen. She's a cookie monster. She just wants cookies. Shelley, can you give me a shout out to my daughter, Ellie Jane? Hi, Ellie Jane. How are you doing?
Ellie Jane.
And randomly shout out, we drank the world. Lee, your turn.
We drank the world.
She says, do it 100 times.
No, we drank the world.
A couple more.
We drank the world.
There we go.
Not to worry, but I think they're in trouble, aren't they?
I don't think they're in trouble. I think they're just struggling. The Virgin Lounge, we are on the waiting list because we can't get in it in Manchester in September, which how rude. Maybe you should just email them and tell them the Lodger guys are coming and we'll like promote them or something. Lee's good at sending emails like that.
We'll never get out from it.
Well, no, the last time you sent it, you got in trouble.
What do you mean?
When we went to Lanzarote, you told them we were coming to fly a drone, and when we checked in, they were like, you cannot fly a drone in this hotel.
I didn't actually take the drone. I was just saying it so that the new one was.
You were trying to get a free upgrade. That's what he was doing.
Yeah, well, didn't really get one.
I got auto-corrected, Virgin. France says bullshit. Out of everywhere, you're saying Bubba Gump. Trust me, you go in there and have Bubba Gump's bread pudding, and you will think it's the best dessert you have ever tasted in your entire life. I swear to God. You don't have to go in and have like prawns and burgers and chips and things like that. But the bread, no, it's not bread and butter pudding. It's bread pudding. It is amazing.
Google it. Bubba Gump's bread pudding.
I sent her a picture the other night.
Oh, right.
It is amazing. It's the most delicious food you will ever try in your entire life. In fact, I could have that and forget the main meal, mate. Emma Dawson says, Nick, you should hire Lee out as an ironing service. You could go to Florida all the time then. That's a really good idea. Message me, I'm taking bookings. Louise says she loves a bit of Bubba Gump. We tried Bubba Gump when we went to San Francisco on Pier 39, and we were avoiding it for about 2 weeks, weren't we?
I don't know why.
Because we'd see it in various different places. And then we went and we had the most amazing burger and nachos, and then we had the bread pudding afterwards, and we were like, oh. And then we dreamt about it for 10 years until we went back in January, didn't we?
Apparently there's a Bubba Gump in London somewhere, isn't there?
I think so, yeah.
Somebody said that.
Well, Fran and Craig are going to go when they go in April.
April.
Yeah, she's going in November, but she's planned it for April. You're not a foodie. If you do not go to Bubba Gums, you're not a foodie. I'm sorry, but you're just not. If we were there, we'd drag you to Bubba Gums, and we'd take you there, and we'd make you eat it just to say that you've tried the bread pudding.
Maybe we'll win April next year for your birthday.
Maybe. Actually, that's not a bad idea. We haven't actually said it on the vlogs, actually, but we are actually going.
I think we are.
Are you sure? Oh, well, if you haven't, then you get to find out something that we haven't told anybody else. But in January, we're not allowed to stay in the lodge the whole of January. So the plan is that we're actually going to go back to Florida and stay for a month. So we're not going to book any of that. I think we said it on the live the other night, actually, didn't we?
We have said it.
Yeah. So we're not actually going to book it until we get back, because we're hoping to have enough air miles to be able to get us out there almost free. There's a Bubba Gump in New York. Just saying, if you ever go there.
Who said that?
Louise. It's almost nice enough to. It's almost enough to get me there. Craig and Fran says, "You eat fish. You're not a foodie." Can you believe, right, everybody, that Fran and Craig don't like fish and chips? I mean, what is wrong with you? You cannot not like fish and chips. You're from the UK. It's in your blood. Prawns are yummy. Shrimps, though, too chewy. Aren't shrimps just large prawns?
Shrimps like the ones with like all the heads on and stuff like that, king prawns?
No idea. They all look the same when the shells are off. Fran and Craig says, "Go in April, please." Emma, yeah, Fran and Craig, they don't like fish and chips. I mean, well, I'm speechless.
What about them fish and chip crisps?
No, she don't like them either.
I'm sure she likes
All the fish and chip chocolates, the fish and chip white chocolates. She doesn't like them either.
Oh, I don't like them. Cheap white chocolate.
She's trying. I can just see now. She's trying to justify herself now. She's like, well, she just said but, and I'm waiting for the next message now. Shelley says chips and gravy. Ooh, chips and gravy at the seaside. They taste so much better. Fran says, "I might try the Rose and Crown one." What, the fish and chips?
Yeah.
Vlog it, please. If you've never tried fish and chips before. Fish and chips, mushy peas and gravy. Ooh, yes.
And a gin.
And a gin, yeah. The quick service one. Yeah, well, that quick service fish and chips in Epcot used to be a Harry Ramsden's, and it's now changed. And I don't know why. We must look up the history of that, why it's changed.
Mm-hmm.
Can you remember when we went last time, years ago? It used to be a Harry Ramsden's, and now it's like English fish and chip shop. No, I agree, Emma. The Rose and Crown fish and chips they're not British fish and chips. They're like fish and chips that you buy from Tesco's and warm them yourselves at home. Fran says she likes it because it's 80% batter and 20% fish. What's wrong with you? Goodness sake. It's fish and chips. You're British. It's your heritage. Mind you, they're from... So well, they're from down south, aren't they? So, I mean, probably most of you guys are from down south. I once saw it on...
Tripe.
No. Tripe's a northern thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but down in like London markets, they have eels and things like that. Eels and vinegar and things like that.
I don't like crap like that.
Battered sausage and chip.
Who said that?
No, wait a minute, right. So the message has been held for review because she spelt it wrong. And it says battered sausage and chips. Shits all over fish and chips.
Oh no, battered sausage sounds so fatty.
Yeah, it's like a Mars bar fisher.
I want that one when I was a teenager.
Hannah says if you come to Eastbourne in August, you can see the airborne air show over the... I don't even know where Eastbourne is. My geography is rubbish.
No, it's not.
Yeah, but I don't know where Eastbourne is. Well, obviously it's down near London. She flies from Gatwick, and that's where she's from. Jeff G says the fish and chips on the wharf in San Francisco is awesome. Never tried them. Possibly when we go back again, we will do.
We should get this West Coast trip sorted.
Sharp, get the hanging done. Katie says, where I used to work as a paramedic, the chippet used to make us fried Mars bars every New Year's Eve. Heart attack waiting to happen. There's a fish shop in Leeds that does Mars bar fritters, which sounds absolutely disgusting.
That's where I had one when I was younger.
I've never tried one. I never want to.
It's that long ago, I can't really remember it.
Just butter and warm chocolate. It just sounds rank.
I bet Fanny would love that.
Jeff G says, so is the crab. Battered sausage and chips, shits all over fish and chips.
I've done ironing now. I'm having a cup of tea.
Have you finished?
I'm not finished now, but I've done.
My God, Louise, look what you've done. You've managed to get me ironing done. Thank you so much. How much you got left to do?
I don't know.
Have you found my blue shorts yet?
No.
I've lost my shorts that I bought from next to they used in America. I think the maid nicked them actually. I think she also nicked Lee's tablets because he can't find them. South Coast along Brighton, half an hour from Brighton. We said we were going to go to Brighton, didn't we?
Yeah, but that's well far down from here.
Craig and Frances want to try one. You're not a foodie then. Rude. The diet starts tomorrow. Not a foodie. Harry Ramsden's used to sponsor the fish and chips at Epcot, but they closed down. Well, yeah, Harry Ramsden went to bust, didn't they? Yeah. Alexa, did Harry Ramsden go bust?
I'm not sure.
Oh, she's
Not sure.
crap. But if I ask Android, I'll get an answer. Did Harry Ramsden go bust? Give me a load of stuff. I don't know. Alexa is crap actually with anything other than play this, set an alarm.
No, it's all right.
She's not as good as Google.
No.
But she's good for all the home automation. Harry Ramsden, believe Harry Ramsden's struggling. Our local one in New Brighton. I think they franchised it out actually, but I think the main one, the one in Leeds, actually went bust. Ooh, I think the chat might have gone funny. Oh, hold on. I think we might have a problem here.
Problem what?
The text stopped scrolling. There we go. It's working. Have you ever been to Whitby? Yes, we have a vlog on Whitby. We went and stayed in a hotel that we booked on hotels.com last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, last summer.
And we went and watched. We flew the drone up at the Abbey up at the top of the hill, and went on a boat ride and just had fish and chips in Whitby. And we went in the Dracula ride, didn't we?
What a ride was it?
Well, it was like a haunted house.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's
it's really nice. It's about an hour and a half from the lodge, innit?
Yeah.
Whitby. I actually said to Lee this week we should go up there or go to Scarborough or something like that.
Been to Scarborough a lot.
Lisa says if you go back to any area of Epcot, where would it be?
Any area?
Well, I don't know. I can't really. You mean World Showcase?
I imagine.
Or you mean like ride?
No, I imagine World Showcase.
I can't decide.
I don't know. I don't really have a favourite.
I think Germany, me. I think probably Germany. Because I like the beers and I like the weird foods that they do, like the potato cake and.
Well, that potato cake was nice.
It was nice actually. Yeah. That was the one with the bacon in and we had the mayo on it and things like that. So.
Right, and we're going to wrap it up now because I want to watch some YouTube videos.
Well, yeah.
This was going to be a 10-minute test, but you kept it for all viewers.
Oh no, Fran, we didn't get a cookie. We forgot all about it. We were that hammered.
Cookie from where?
Germany, I think. It was like a cookie, but it was like a car tire. It was that big.
Oh.
You not remember when you sent the picture and said, "Go and get this with all the caramel over it"? And we said we'd go and get it, and we'd take it back to the hotel, and then we got that hammered doing everything else that we forgot.
Jeff's going. Time for lunch. Bye, Jeff.
See you, Jeff.
Bye, Hannah.
Cava del
I could just eat
Tequila in Mexico. Yeah, we did that with them actually. I think.
Might watch a Supernatural now.
Oh yeah.
So thanks for watching this, guys. We'll send a message on Patreon just asking if you want to do this
Yeah.
So like once a week and stuff like that.
We will find an alternate way of getting it
Because
out
we
there
enjoy
to
it.
you guys.
We enjoy it, and it gives me a chance to do my ironing while we're having a chat.
Yeah, we'll do it every week. There's plenty. There's enough ironing to keep us going for the next 10 chats.
No, I've almost finished now.
If I go and look at that bed in there, that'll be
Thanks, guys.
full.
I won't say the usual, if you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And there you go. So.
And Emma Dulson, Lee will be contacting you later on tonight or tomorrow morning.
Or possibly tomorrow, yeah.
And have a nice night, guys, and thanks for joining us. And everybody that's watching but haven't been able to comment, I will sort some technical solution out for that afterwards. We have got everybody's email address, so what we'll probably do is just send everybody the link on email.
Yeah.
So everybody can load it on the YouTube app for next time.
Yeah.
So so we'll see you next time, guys, and have a good evening.
Goodbye.
Bye.